You are warmly welcome on SLTV Lab.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you a warm welcome once again on SCRTV Lab. Today, I would like us to see how organs are disposed within the thorax. You know, the thorax, it's one of the parts of the trunk. The thorax is the same as the chest. So we are going to see organs that are located within the chest. The chest is the upper part of the trunk, which is separated from the down part of the trunk called the abdomen by what we call the diaphragm. So guys, thank you. Let's go. Let's see these organs. Good. Let's start with the predisposition of the most important organs here in the thorax. You remember the thorax is the same as the chest, and it is one part of the trunk. It is the upper part of the trunk. In the center here we find the heart. Then at sides, both sides, we find the lungs. You see, the lungs are at both sides of the heart. The heart lies within the center of both lungs. You get it? I'm showing you these lungs and the heart as well. At the end, we will see even what are the functions of these organs. You see, this is the left lung and this is the right lung. And these lungs are not the same. The function are the same, but structurally they are different. We see here, this one has what we call lobes, 3 lobes. There is upper lobe, middle lobe, and there is another one, lower lobe. Here we have a sticker, but let's just move it a bit. Good. They are more lateral. That is what we find the lower lobe or the inferior lobe. So not the inferior lobe. There is superior lobe, middle, and the inferior lobe. Middle, inferior lobe. You get it? They are separated by what we call fissures. Good. Let's see the right lung. Get it? This one has 2 lobes, superior and inferior. You get it? The left one has 3 lobes and the right one has 2 lobes. Get it? Back to the heart, you find that the heart lies between 2 lungs, and it has this red colored part, the upper part, that is what we call aorta. It's the biggest artery. It's the one that takes blood out of the heart towards other part of the body. You get it? That is what we call aorta. And this one in red. Get it? Look clearly. Good. Now let's see what are the function of the heart. Actually, the function of the heart is just to receive blood, deoxygenated blood from all over the body, and then send it into both lungs to get oxygen. Then blood comes back into the heart. I mean, by that time it is oxygenated blood that comes from both lungs. So when blood reaches, after coming out of the lungs, I'm still showing you the lungs. Remember, the lungs, they do what? They will just get oxygen and put it into blood. Then oxygenated blood will be brought back into the heart. Then the heart will pump that oxygenated blood into the aorta and then throughout the whole body. Do you get it? So when blood reaches into the whole body, different organs, different tissues will use that blood. And then blood also will come back when it is deoxygenated. It will come back with carbon dioxide. Get it? So through the veins, this gray colored part are the veins. Then blood will be brought back into the heart, as I have told you. That blood will be deoxygenated blood. Also, that blood will be pushed into the lungs. To get what? To get oxygen, then be brought back into the heart, brought back into the heart, then pumped outside the heart. So the heart is like a pump, nothing else. Receiving blood, pumping it to the lungs, and then receiving it from the heart, from the lungs, and then to other part of the body. Now, what are the functions of the lungs? The lungs function is just, there is what we call inhalation. So during inhalation, that is when we take in air. The lungs takes in air. The air that will get into the body through the mouth and through the nose, and then down into the trachea, into the bronchi, the main bronchi, you see, then into the lungs. There is a bronchial tree. So we'll come back to it into details, but today it's a brief. So when that oxygen coming out of the body into the process called inhalation reaches into the lungs, so that oxygen will be mixed with blood. Then blood will be oxygenated, isn't it? But also the lungs receive the oxygenated blood that has carbon dioxide. Then the lungs will get that carbon dioxide out of blood. And then the lungs will push that carbon dioxide outside the body through the process called exhalation. You get it? Through exhalation. So air will be pushed, the carbon dioxide will be pushed outside the body through the nose and the mouth as well. Those are two main functions of both lungs. Both lungs play the same function, even though their structures are different, but they play the same role. Thank you for watching the video. I hope it's very helpful. So please don't keep this information just with yourself. Share this information to your colleagues. And see you in another video next time. May God bless you abundantly. Please support this channel by pressing like, subscribe, and the bell. This is a huge support for this channel. May God bless you.